Hey guys, how's it going? Thad here with Iowa Budget RC. And I've got Grayson's Traxxas Bigfoot here tonight. And we took a bunch of RC cars to the baseball diamond, and we're bashing them around after Grayson's baseball game tonight. And all of a sudden, Grayson's Bigfoot went from doing wheelies to going nowhere. And I think the problem is the slipper clutch needs to be adjusted and has slipped. So you can see this thing gets a lot of use. It's getting kind of beat up, and even getting a little hole in the corner of the body there. But yeah, he loves this thing. He beats the holy heck out of it. He does exactly what this truck is meant to do. He bashes the heck out of it. So anyway, I'm going to, there's a lot of videos out there on doing the four-wheel drive slipper clutches, but not a lot on doing the two-wheel drive. So I'm just going to kind of show you a little bit on what I've learned on how to do this. So anyway, I'll start by taking the body off. And right here on the end of the diff cover is a rubber plug. So I'm going to have to pull that rubber plug off and then use T-wrench to adjust it. Actually, what they want you to do, or what they tell you another option to do, is take this completely off, but I don't think it's going to need to come off because I don't think there's anything wrong with the spur gear or the pinion gear. Slipper clutch has just been kind of making some noise, and it finally gave up the ghost tonight. So show you what I'm gonna do. All right, well, I got the rubber plug out, and I went to take the wheel off, and I noticed something else. So let me get this wheel popped off, and I'm gonna show you. You might even be able to see it already. So what happened, it looks like the drive cup on the differential took a dump, and one too many wheelies, and so wasn't putting any power to the ground, and so that's what happened. But regardless, I'm going to show you how to adjust this slipper clutch. All right, so to adjust the slipper clutch on these, what you do is you take your T-wrench. Oh, I don't know if I'll be able to do it because the drive cup's off. I'm not going to be able to do it. Anyway, what you do is you take your T-wrench and you tighten that nut all the way down, and then back it off a half turn and then another half turn, so you're one full turn back. So now what I'm gonna have to do is try and dig in here and see about what I've got to do to fix the drive cup. I'm probably gonna have to find a replacement. Hopefully our local hobby store has one. They're a Traxxas dealer, so hopefully they will. But anyway, so now I'm gonna pop this cover off and see what we got. All right, so the pinion and spur gear and everything all look okay. But if you look at that drive cup, it is bent and destroyed. Too many wheelies. Probably running it around at Horizon Fest did not help. So while I'm in here, I'm going to do the adjustment on the spur gear, or on the slipper clutch. But yeah, hopefully I can get one of those locally or whatever, but because he's going to be miserable without having his Bigfoot. All right, so to get this drive cup off, there's set screws on here that you have to loosen up and pretty much take out, and then you should be able to pull the drive cup right off the end of the drive shaft on the transmission. All right, so here we have our drive cup, and as you can see, the one side is just completely twisted open. Must have been hanging on the one side after the other one broke, and it just said it had enough today. So I know this is a common problem with these. Maybe the hobby shop even has the metal upgrades, I don't know, but I will be stopping in there tomorrow after I close up shop and going to see what they got. Hopefully they got it. They've had pretty much every other Traxxas part I've ever needed, so I did go ahead and adjust the slipper clutch, and so that part's fixed. So now I'm going to move on to the next Carnage that we have, and I will show you. Alright, so this is the new Armor Granite Voltage that we got at Horizon Fest, and Grayson was out running it today, and apparently this stupid capacitor just completely came off of the solder joint. So I'm going to have to bust open that case and resolder that capacitor, resistor, whatever the heck it is. I haven't looked at it to even see what it is, but resolder that, and hopefully that gets this thing back on the road, because I didn't know this, and we took this to the ballpark tonight and was going to bash it, and yeah, couldn't do it because it's not doesn't have a completed motor circuit. Okay, well, that's going to be an easy fix because I thought this had like a capacitor or something in there. No, it's just a basically a wire holder. Why the heck they do that, I don't know. Every other RC car just has wires going right to the motor, so that'll make that an easy fix. I'll just bust out the soldering iron and fix that solder joint. For my soldering iron, I use this 45 watt Weller. It's got 5 different temperature settings. I don't hardly ever turn it down past the top setting. I use that and does it nice and quickly. I already tinned the end of my wire. I'm not going to put this on camera because everybody's seen people solder before, but I'm going, I tinned the end there where it goes on the motor, and I'm going to go ahead and get this soldered on there. All right, motor wire's back on. I'm not going to put that stupid plastic thing back on. In fact, I may take it off the other one just because I think that's dumb. But anyway, so now I'm going to throw a battery back in this thing and make sure everything's okay. And just like that, it's fixed. All right, well, I wasn't able to fix this tonight, but that's okay. I will either get parts from the local hobby shop or do whatever I gotta do to get the parts for this. If I gotta order them from Amazon or whatever, I like to support local if I can. So anyway, got this, at least I know what's wrong with it, and got the Arma fixed, and so we're about back ready to go bashing again. The holiday buggy here, it's got another issue. So I was driving it around tonight, and it was doing okay. It was hauling as fast as that little 380 motor would go, and then all of a sudden it stopped moving, and I'm like, what the heck is going on? And I pick it up, and I picked it up sideways, and so kind of something like this, and the motor fell out. The screws that hold the motor in backed out. So I guess that's a sign to start the next video series, which is going to be upgrading the holiday buggy to a 540 and giving this thing the power that it should have. And so anyway, stay tuned for that. Bigfoot, you will be fixed. Traxxas, you will be bashed. We've just had bad luck with RCs this week breaking, I guess. So there's the poor little Amarillo buggy that we're waiting on a servo for. And so anyway, thanks for watching, guys. This is kind of a oddball video, but something that I wanted to do. So have a great day. Thanks for watching. Hit that subscribe button.